Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your March 2020 monthly reading. This is for Gemini. Gemini, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box. All right, Gemini, this is for you. What is going on with your March 2020? If this resonates with you, Gemini, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me a comment. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. If this does not resonate with you at all, Gemini, please do check your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign, as this will not resonate with every Gemini out there. Please keep in mind that some of the energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. So however it resonates with you, this is for Gemini. This is for Gemini. For March 2020, what is going on with Gemini? Okay. Wow. Oh, somebody feels rejected by you, Gemini. They're still harboring secret emotions for you. They feel very rejected. But you're following your heart here. You're moving towards something else. I feel like you're following your intuition, you're following your heart. Yes, you're moving on towards something else, but this past person is they still got eyes on you, and I know what you're going to say with this. I blocked them, and I always have to say this with this card, right? Social media hasn't always been around, but spying's always been around. This person, they feel rejected by you, but they feel left out in the cold by you. But that's because, they broke your heart. They broke your heart here, Gemini. They broke your trust. They broke a higher level of commitment, and they still are harboring deep, deep emotions for you. But you're moving on to somebody else. You're moving on to some new love. Okay? And this person's watching you do it. The past is watching you move on to new love. They see it. They know. So, let's go down the list of all the ways that somebody could spy on you. First of all, if you have blocked them, they could make fake accounts. They could hire a private detective. They could drive past your house. They could sit out in front of your house. They could hack into your computer if they, wanted to. There are many ways that somebody can spy on you and get information. They could be asking other people about you. Somehow this person knows that you are pursuing new love, and it is killing them inside. It's killing them inside. Oh my God. They are so wrapped up in their mind about it. They screwed up. They know it. And now you're moving on with somebody else. It's killing them. It's killing them inside here, Gemini. They're not handling it well. They are not handling this well. 9 of Swords. This is more air energy. So they are up at night. They're thinking about this. They're having anxiety, sleepless nights over this, wrapped up in their head over you, and watching you move on with a new love. Gemini, it's killing them. 9 of Swords is known as the nightmare card. It is literally a nightmare for them to watch you move on. Wow. Okay, so 9 of Swords, that is air energy. They feel a soul connection to you, this past person, but you're moving on into a new relationship. So, and you may be moving on with a soulmate here, right? I don't see a lot of interference with this person. It's just a lot of pain. A lot of pain with this individual. So this is going to be kind of a mixed reading here. Two of Cups, though, I feel like you've got a soulmate connection that you're moving towards and leaving this person behind, and it's devastating to them. But, you know, let's keep in mind what happened. What did they do to you? You know what I'm saying? Because I got a broken heart here on the table, right? All right, Gemini, I'm going to read the energies of the cards. If the sign of the person that you're dealing with, have dealt with, or will be dealing with in the future, if their sign pops up, then all the better. Keep in mind, time is fluid. You could be dealing with a situation like this right now. In the past, some of you may have dealt with this in the past. Some of you may be dealing with this in the future. Cross watchers, please keep in mind that some of these energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. It's a mix of, I feel like it's a mix of both of your energies going on right now. So you may have met someone here, Gemini, that you're pursuing, and you are, you know, beginning a new relationship, and it could be a very close connection. This person does not want you to do that, but it's new beginnings. You're well on your way to new beginnings. You have a fear of being hurt again, yes, but I feel like this soulmate connection that you are moving towards, I feel like we got an Ace of Cups here on the table, and then we got the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it's a victory here for you. I feel like this person that you are connecting with, I feel like they're very open and honest with you. But this past person, I feel like they still want to talk. I don't think they're going to interfere. They're very, their feelings are very, very behind the scenes. They're just watching. They're just watching you move on with a soulmate. Man, okay, so at the heart of the reading, we have the Queen of Cups. You could have been dealing with a water sign or somebody with strong water in their chart. You could have had strong water in your chart, but I feel like what this is saying with this Queen of Cups is that you're giving your heart to someone else. You see how, like, you're falling in love with someone else, and the past sees it. And so you're giving, you see how she's looking at that cup. It's kind of like your heart, and you're giving it to somebody else. And what's crossing that is this person is just like, it's sending them spiraling. Like, what is that song? God, that old country song. I don't know why it just popped in my head. It should have been me standing there with you. Like, the storyline of it. Oh God, who sings that? Who sings that? The storyline is, you know, this couple, they broke up, and the girl found somebody else, and they were getting married, and the ex, you know, it was killing him inside. That's kind of what's on the table right now. So who sings that? I wish I could remember. It's an old country song, and I usually don't listen to country, but he was really big in the 90s. He sang Achy Breaky Heart. Billy Ray Cyrus. That song. Right? It could have been me standing there with you. That's what's going on here. So you're giving your heart to somebody else, and this person regrets what they did. It's making this person die a little bit inside, right? Because it should have been them standing there with you. I mean, look at that. The Hierophant, right? It's at the root of the reading. You're moving on to something else here, Gemini. You could be dealing with a Taurus or somebody with strong Taurus in their chart. I feel like you wanted something real with this past person, but I just don't think they were ready or emotionally mature. Something happened where, you know, it was a heartbreak for you. And now watching you move on to possibly a higher level of commitment here is breaking their heart. So we've got, you know, a couple broken hearts here. They broke your heart. You probably took the time to heal from that, and now you're moving on to a soul connection, somebody you really want to give your heart to. You're scared. Yeah, Gemini, you're scared. But it's good, and the connection is there, and you're moving forward, and it feels good, right? And this past person is devastated that this is all happening. It's like they can't even believe it. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of tears here, but you cried a lot of tears, right? And now maybe it's their turn to cry. So there is, in the near future, this person feels rejected. They feel shut out. They feel lost. They feel alone. They can't believe it, right? They just can't believe it. All the time. I feel like they were really thinking, they were really in their heart of hearts thinking that the two of you were going to get back together. So they feel rejected, and, you know, they're like, Gemini moved on. They're not going to interfere. They won't interfere. But they're watching you do this, and they feel very lost and alone. 5 of Pentacles here, that's earth energy. What's crowning this is the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign or somebody with strong fire in their chart. If this is you, Gemini, embracing your inner King of Wands, you're going after the things that you want. No more, you don't need any more time to heal. You don't need any more time to think about it. You're just going for your happiness. You're moving towards your happiness. Now, if this is them, this past person, they still have a lot of passion for you. They're still very much attracted to you. And this person, I feel like they have a jealous streak sometimes, but I don't feel like they're going to interfere with your happiness. I don't feel like they're going to interfere with your happiness. This is you. You're moving on to new energy, new love with a soulmate. So that's beautiful, Gemini. I mean, what more can I say about that? You're moving on to something absolutely amazing here with this Ace of Cups, right? So you wanted to, like, give your heart to somebody. Here you go. So you got new love coming for you, and that's absolutely beautiful. This past person, I feel like they watch you, but they're not saying anything. Okay, with this High Priestess here, it's all behind the scenes. They're keeping their emotions very quiet. Very quiet. They're not going to reveal anything to you. They're not even going to, even if they see you on the street and they're like, you know, how have you been, right? It's just going to be, oh, I'm fine, you know. They're not going to let on about anything. Nothing. You would not know that it is absolutely killing this person. You wouldn't know. You would have no idea. It's all behind the scenes here. It's all secret. It's all hush-hush. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ten of Swords. Are you afraid of being hurt again, moving forward? Yeah, you do have that fear of being devastated and hurt like this past person hurts you, but you're moving on anyway. You're taking that chance anyway. You're not going to let fear stop you. Ten of Swords here, that's air energy. The outcome here is you moving forward. You're moving on. You're leaving the past behind, the drama behind, the heartbreak, the tears, the sadness. You're leaving all of that behind. Lessons learned. Thank you, right? Thank you for the lessons. I'm moving forward here. I'm moving forward. I'm moving towards a soulmate. I'm moving towards new love here. and I'm going to be open, and I'm not going to fear that. Six of Swords, that's air energy. Now this person, this new one, may have come out of the clear blue sky, right? So expect the unexpected with this new energy, because I feel like you're going to fall for them, and you may fall for them pretty quickly. And maybe that's why it's devastating this past person so much. Like, what the hell? I thought Gemini was, still crying over me. Nope. So Knight of Swords, that's more air energy. All right. This is for Gemini. Please clarify that Six of Swords for Gemini for their March 2020. There we go. Yeah. This is coming in pretty hot and heavy. This is coming in very quickly. This new energy, it's going to be like a whirlwind, but it's good though. Now this past person, like I said, they were not ready. They were not ready to settle down. They were very inconsistent. They could have been a player here, Gemini. You could have been dealing with a player in the past, right? And it broke your heart here. It broke your heart. So you had to take some time to really think about what you want. Maybe you started manifesting here. This person, I think this past person may get some, possibly some counseling here for their, I want to say commitment issues, their inconsistent behavior, their player ways. They may get the help that they need to figure it out, right? Because it's not rewarding to them, clearly. But this past person is not going to make any moves. They're going to be very, very quiet here. There's still no communication going on between you and this past person. You would not know that you moving forward would bother them. You wouldn't have a clue. But you've got a lot of good things to look forward to. You've got a lot of good things to look forward to here, Gemini. You've got a really nice, unexpected soulmate, new love situation coming in, and that's absolutely wonderful. And it could go all the way here. Let's pull some romance angel cards for you and see what's going on. This is for Gemini for March 2020. This is for Gemini for March 2020. What is going on with Gemini for March 2020? What is going on with Gemini for March 2020? Oh my gosh, look at that. Releasing your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. This past person is having a hard time doing that when it comes to you. They would love to talk to you, but they're not. They're not going to tell you. Not with this high priestess here. Everything behind the scenes. They're not going to say anything. They want you to be happy. Okay, they do. They want you to move forward, and they want you to be happy. Now, this soulmate that's coming in, it's going to be very easy for you to open up emotionally to this person. Okay? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Honestly. Like I said before, with this Ace of Swords, this person's going to be very open and honest with you. You're going to appreciate that. There's going to be a lot of communication between you and this new energy. And so it's going to feel like you will be able to trust them more, because I feel like you're leaving this ex, this past relationship, with some major trust issues. Because they were so inconsistent and, possibly player type situation here. So you're moving forward, and you're going to feel more at ease with this new energy and more free to be able to discuss your emotions with this person. And that's absolutely beautiful. Gemini, I think you're falling in love with someone new. But it's killing your ex, all right? Plain and simple. So that's what's going on here, Gemini. And that is your reading for March 2020. And I hope you have enjoyed it. I hope it resonates with some of you, most of you. And yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can now follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I will leave all of those links and all of that information down below in the description box or in the About section of my channel. Please do follow the links because there are some imposters out there and they've made fake accounts and all this and that. And it looks like me, but it's not me. So please do follow the links that I provide. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I do have a weekly schedule and a live schedule that I follow. And the weekly schedule, you can see when your weekly reading will be released on what day. And the live schedule, I go live nearly every day, but Saturday around noon Eastern Standard Time. You can find that information down below in the description box or in the About section of my channel. Next week, Gemini, I will be working on the March, I keep wanting to say February, the March 2020 future love readings. Nope, that's a lie. How do they feel about you readings for March 2020? That's what I'll be working on next week. All right, Gemini, that's what we've got for you. I hope you have enjoyed your reading here. It's kind of bittersweet, but I think you're going to be so much happier where you're heading, right? All right, so you all have a great night, and you take very good care of yourself. And I will talk to you very, very soon. All right, take care, and God bless.